All right, let me ask you this. Sony Michel right now is a guy that's going later in drafts, later in the 4th, 5th round, falling in certain situations. The one thing that I have noticed, and I'm not very high on Sony Michel. He was a guy that I had last year. There's a lot of competition in town. But speaking of like this year and this year alone just for redraft, the Patriots really love their LeGarrette Blount style running backs to just kind of go in and hammer out yards and shit like that. Do you think Sony Michel can get over, I'm going to set the bar at 11 touchdowns?
11's a high number. I think 10 might be a
LeGarrette
ceiling.
Blount had 18. And he had a good amount last year.
Yeah, but there's also just a lot more changes going on in that offense. When LeGarrette Blount was there, they still had Brandon Cooks. You know, they were able to move the ball, I think, much easier than they're going to be able to this year. I mean, they're relying on N'Keal Harry, a tight end, to be named later.
Well, Burkhead's back. They drafted Davis in the 3rd, like an early round pick. Mara, let me ask you this question. Sony Michel or Kenyon Drake? Who do you want moving forward for 2019 season?
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake, wow. Sony Michel or Tevin Coleman?
Coleman.
No, I like Drake. I like Drake. See, here's the thing.
No, I didn't. No.
It's with them with Coleman switching teams. I'm just not sure what his role's going to be at this point.
Well, McKinnon's hurt right now. Right. So right now, Tevin Coleman is the clear-cut starter in a really good Shanahan offense.
Yeah, but is he? Because they still got Breida, who had light years of success
Breida's
last
a vulture.
year.
Breida is a vulture. Yeah, listen, every running back's going to thrive, but you kind of figure the guy who's going to get the most role. All right, Sony Michel or Lamar Miller?
I like Lamar Miller. He's captain consistency.
Wow. See, I'm disagreeing with both.
I think Sony Michel has more upside, but I think you know what you're going to get out of Lamar Miller.
I don't like Sony Michel at 403. I'm not going to, I'm sorry, 408. Well, back into the 4th. No, I'm sorry.
Where's Miller? Miller's got to be.
Miller's even later.
Yeah,
Miller's in
6'5", right?
So that's why you're saying you like Miller. I'm just asking the players straight up.
I think value-wise, like I said, Michel's more upside. You know you're going to get out of Miller. Miller's going to be more consistent.
Give you the next 10 that fall after Sony Michel as far as our current name. Kenyon Drake, Tevin Coleman, Darius Geis, Lamar Miller, Rashad Penny, Tariq Cohen, Darrell Henderson, James White, Latavius Murray, Jordan Howard. I like some names in that 10.
I'm surprised Geis as high as he is.
He's been practicing.
Right, but after what ADP did last year, it's kind of his job to lose. And I think he's going to be the primary ball toucher in the beginning of the season.
Yo, God, that's going to be perfect.
You know primary what? Ball Instead toucher. Of bell cow, from now on, you are the primary ball toucher. Yes, it has been dubbed.
The PBT, baby.
The PBT, the greatest PBT of all time.
Yeah, better than a PB&J. It's a
PB&T. Touching league.
Oh, my God. So anyway, your favorite ball toucher.
So, I think Geis is someone that people are really reaching on right now.
Because the Redskins spent a lot of money on him. I still think it's AP.
And they still have a quarterback.
AP on first,
that
second.
Offense is
Christian
fire.
Thompson on
Geis
third down.
Rookie contract.
Yeah, he's still a rookie, second year, and he was hurt last year.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hype there.
A lot of hype for a rookie.
But I still think it's AP.
Yeah.
I don't think AP slows down.
I told you he's a primary ball toucher.
And Christian Thompson's going to get his cut on third down.
Christian Thompson was impressive when they used
what
him.
He doesn't – listen, he's not healthy enough. And he's not. But when he's on, dude, this guy puts up ridiculous numbers. DeBello a couple of years ago had Christian Thompson. That's what kind of opened my eyes. So like he called a shot. And he's like, yo, I'm picking up Thompson. Watch this. Fucking guy blew up.
It's crazy.
He's a guy I love in super deep leagues and shit like that.
For years, we've been playing Redskin Roulette is what we call it, right? Because there was Fat Rob and
Fat Rob.
and Thompson.
I love Rob Kelly, dude.
And, whoever their third back in the mix was, and we're all cutting them and picking one up week to week to see if one of them was going to actually take the job. And Chris Thompson wound up coming through and really doing a good job there.
Here's the thing, though. If they don't shore up that line, because Trent Williams does not want to come back there. He had cancer, and the medical team didn't find it and didn't care.
Yo, wild, right?
Yeah.
I was reading about that today.
Yes. So they really kind of did him dirty there, and he went and had other doctors on his own figure out what was wrong with his head after he complained about it, and had it dealt with on his own, whereas you figured the team would take care of you.
You kidding me,
bro? Don't. So...
goodness.
If they don't shore up that line, don't take any of the running backs. I mean, the offensive coach.
Don't stop.
Their offensive line coach screamed out at our favorite lineman, Eric Flowers. He said, "Somebody please get me a guard." After he got called on a false start.
He might be available.
He yelled out,
No, but
"Will somebody get me a real guard?"
Listen, there may be some value there because they're just going to get blown out every week. They're not good on either side of the ball. And a good pass-catching running back in teams that are in garbage time usually sees a lot of 10-yard passes over the middle, right? And that's 2 points of play. Boom, boom, boom. Happens to get into the end zone. So, there could really be maybe some value for whoever really takes that role, which my best guess would be.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want your strategy based around
worked for Kyle Orton. Made a fucking career on it. He was a solid fantasy quarterback because he just always had like 2 garbage touchdowns a week. You're welcome.
Fiend.